Welcome to I-501 Sports Live broadcast of college basketball. I'm Sean Wells alongside Spencer King. Spencer, Big Bend playing great so far this season, but it's always a tough match against rivals Spokane.
Absolutely, and I look forward to watching what Coach Mark Poth does with his team. They have a lot of great shooters, strong defenders like Mocha Ledoux, able to get the rebound. It'd be interesting to see how they play this game.
Mocha Ledoux had 27 points in Big Bend's win this week versus Wenatchee Valley. Should be a great game. You're watching I-501 Sports Live broadcast, and it starts now.
Broadcasting live from I-501 Communications HD studio, this is I-501 Sports.
Come down to the last few seconds. He shoots. He scores. They take the lead and the win.
Big Bend hosting Spokane in a big NWAC East Region matchup. Both teams playing well so far this season. Big Bend playing exceptionally well with a 5-1 record and a first-place lead. One player who's been having a great season so far is guard DeAndre Johnson. DeAndre's from Las Vegas, Nevada, but he feels at home here at Big Bend. DeAndre Johnson is a sophomore guard from Las Vegas, Nevada. He's one of the few sophomores on a team full of freshmen.
The youngest team I think Coach Poth ever had. A lot of freshmen.
Even though the Vikes have a lot of freshmen, DeAndre still has belief in his squad.
I really do feel like we have a chance at winning the championship this year. Strongly feel that way.
DeAndre is a long way away from Sin City, but he still feels at home at Big Bend.
Oh, I'm from Las Vegas, Nevada. So we have 3 guys from Las Vegas, Nevada, and then another guy from Nevada in the same area. So pretty nice having guys from back home.
When the conference schedule comes out, there's always one game DeAndre circles: Spokane.
Our rivals, Spokane, like always, Spokane Community College. Pretty good team. It's always an intense game when we play them.
So Spencer, DeAndre isn't shy about his expectations. He thinks this running bike squad can win the championship this season.
You know, with the talent and what we've seen and being first place, I definitely think that they could do it. You know, Coach Mark Poth, that is his track record. That's the reason he's been here for as long as he has. He knows how to win. He knows how to take these players. He knows how to draft these players and get them into the position and build the teams to where they know to win the championship games and know how to win in the playoffs.
And as DeAndre said in that Sideline Sports video, there's 4 players on this Big Bend team from Nevada. So like you said, Poth knows how to recruit well all over the West Coast. And the talent proves itself on the court as Big Bend is having another one of those great seasons. So we're going to step away for a quick break here, and when we come back, we'll have the start of your game.
Welcome to the Drees Activity Center.
When you find out about the DQ $5 lunch, all this food for only $5, you gotta tell people about it. So I situated nice. Frosty drink next to this juicy grilled burger and fries. Get my sundae, boom. I just dropped a $5 lunchagram on all my friends. Get ready for a little $5 envy.
Michael, we like your style. The $5 lunch. Entree, fries, drink, plus a sundae. Only at your DQ. This is fan food, not fast food.
Well, one thing I knew from being a patient myself was that a dental office is a scary place to come to. And so we wanted everything possible to make sure that our office is a comfortable place for our patients to visit. patients that I have, my clients, have made me a part of this community, and we want to give back in every way possible.
Number 42, Sean
Live here
Spencer.
from Big Bend, Vikings hosting Spokane. Spencer, starting lineups getting underway. Both teams getting fired up. A nice crowd on hand.
Absolutely. There's a lot of momentum going into this game, and just the atmosphere we have here at Big Bend, it's electric. You know, being able to hear the beat of this music and to see the crowd coming out for this game. You know, Spokane and Moses Lake, they're not that far apart, about 110 miles, and so we have a big crowd on hand to watch this game. It should be a good match.
And I know that you've seen a lot of these rivalry matches between these two teams over the years, and heck, it's always a good ball game.
Absolutely. You know, like I said, Coach Mark Both, this is the kind of game he lives for. You're close enough that there are bragging rights. There's things going back and forth. This is the game that he wants to play.
Nice little student section on hand for Big Bend.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right, lineups are on the floor. Moga Ladue set to tip off for the Vikings.
Y'all ready for this?
Tip is up, and it's controlled by running bikes. Sean Spencer grabs it. The same starting lineup the running bikes have rolled with all season. Right with some dribble penetration, kicks it out to Sean Spencer. Back to A.J. Miles. Kicks it down low to Ladue. Nice little spin move, and there's a quick bucket for Moga Ladue.
Ladue starting it off for well. Like you said, he had 27 points in his last game. We'll look to see Moga Ladue to do that again this game.
Just a strong presence down low. You know, not many teams in this league can match up with his size. 2-0 Vikings. Another rebound by Ladue.
That's what I like about Ladue. He can play both sides of the ball. He can put one up. He can also pull one down.
And looks like he took one too many steps there, though, Spencer.
It's always difficult to gauge what you're going to do. You know, you think you might be able to put that ball up there a little bit earlier, and it looks like he held on to it just for a little bit too long.
2-0 Vikings, 19 minutes left in this first half. Nice spin move, but even better defense by Sean Spencer. A.J. Miles has it. Feeds it up top to Spencer. Now Wright has it. A.J. Miles for three, and he hits it.
A.J. Miles for three.
You know, what this team is not lacking in is height. Big Bend has a majority of the high people, but it's the shorter guys that are actually are more of the skilled players in throwing the ball down, being able to shoot like A.J. Miles did just right there.
Like you said, Big Bend, a very good shooting team all season long. Vikings up 5-0 early here in this first half. Looking to jump out to a big lead versus rival Spokane. Miles has it. Gives it off to Meyerhofer. Meyerhofer able to keep his dribble. Spencer will set a screen. Actually, he fakes the screen, calls for it, gets it. Feeds it to Ladue. Ladue's double teamed, and looks like a foul called on Spokane.
So it looks like he was trying to go at least past the ball. It looks like they're going to call him for the foul.
First team foul.
That's on Cage Sabata. His first foul. Nice pass down low to Donovan Wright.
Donovan Wright.
Just a heads-up baseline play there, Spencer.
Absolutely. And it couldn't have been played any better. He was able to be there right where he needed to be.
Here's a spot-up three. There's an answer for Spokane.
Sabata with the basket.
Cage Sabata.
Savatka. If you know that name, it's the Wire reference.
Our
And
pop
a
culture
steal.
man, Spencer King here. Always making good references from the booth. And that's a fight for the rebound.
That was a great job of not putting that ball down.
So we'll stay at 7-3. Spokane keeps possession. Nice pressure defense by Meyerhofer. Sabata gives it up. And looks like a little too aggressive there.
Looks like they're going to give him the foul. What?
The Vikings number 55, Connor Meyerhofer, his first team.
You know, when people get grouped up together like that, anything that happens is going to be almost a foul.
Dean Ritchie hits the first free throw. He's a sophomore out of Spokane, went to Lewis and Clark High School.
Like Kyle Johnson coming in.
And he hits both free throws, so we're back to a one-possession game, Spencer, 7-5.
Absolutely. No, Big Ben doing a good job of keeping possession of the ball. You know, the height hasn't necessarily been a factor with this. Sean Spencer pulling that ball up. Moga Ledoux.
Tough, nice effort by Ledoux down there, but couldn't get that bucket. Rebound, Sabatka. And there's a three by Jake Love.
Timeout Vikings.
Jake Love hits that deep three, makes it 8-7 Spokane, so we'll take a quick break here. We'll be back in just a moment.
When you find out about the DQ $5 lunch, all this food for only $5, you gotta tell people about it. Sauce situated nice. Frosty drink next to this juicy grilled burger and fries. Get my Sunday? Boom. I just dropped a $5 lunchogram on all my friends. Get ready for a little $5 envy.
Michael, we like your style. The $5 lunch. Entree, fries, drink, plus a sundae. Only at your DQ. This is fan food, not fast food.
Vikings have the ball down by one now, 8-7 Spokane on a bit of a run. After being down 7-0, Spokane goes on an 8-0 run to take the lead.
Yeah, it was just an unfortunate thing for Big Ben is they have possession of the ball, they're just not capitalizing on it.
And just like that, Spokane gets the ball back. Trying to feed down low, that's a turnover on Spokane.
Now they're trying to get the ball down to Ledoux there, and I think that he's just not finding himself available. Of course, the Big Ben or the Sasquatch are going to target him as a person to double team, and so he's going to have a difficult time this whole game.
Ledoux has the ball now, and he gives it off to Wyatt Johnson. Now Donovan Wright. Wyatt Johnson had a good game in their win this week. Spencer had 17 points. A very good bench player for the Vikings. And look at that effort by Donovan Wright. Doesn't give up on the play.
Great job. You know, you would have thought that that match would have been over and he wouldn't have been able to get it up there, but he did. He was able to be patient for it and waited for it, and he got it.
Strong move and one. A nice body control there by the Spokane player. That's Jake Love. Puts Spokane back on top, 10-9.
Jake Love at the line for Spokane.
That one's knocked down. 11-9 for Spokane.
Big Ben started off really fast in this game, Spencer. Now cooled off just a little bit, but it's still really early in this first half. And looks like there's a foul on a Spokane player.
Gives Big Ben a little bit of time to regroup here.
Spokane, number 32, Dalton Patchen, his first.
That foul was on Dalton Patchen. He's a freshman from Colton, Washington. Pass up to Meyerhofer. Gives it back to Wyatt Johnson. Screen by Miles. Meyerhofer, 17 seconds on the shot clock. Miles thought about shooting from deep. Decides otherwise. And that's going to be a turnover.
So they fought themselves on that one.
Nice effort by the Spokane player to keep that ball in possession. Coach yelling at his players to calm down here and get a play set up. Nice spin move, and that's a good bucket there by Dean Ritchie.
Absolutely. I love the patience that Spokane has had to get this ball in there. Big Ben needs to step it up and to put more pressure on Spokane.
And that's going to be a foul on the Spokane player.
Mogan lost his standing there, his footing, and they're falling on the ground.
Spokane, number 4, Jake Love, his first.
That foul's on Jake Love.
13 foul.
Wonder if he has any relation to Cavaliers star forward Kevin Love. You never know, right, Spencer?
It's true. You know, everyone's kind of related to everybody.
Sabata now has it. Gives it to Dean Ritchie. And that's going to be a turnover. It looks like Viking basketball.
Absolutely. It was a good swat. You know, ended up having just a little bit of luck on who it landed on. But Vikings need this. The Vikings down by 4 and be able to pull it out.
And some fresh faces now for Big Ben. We have Alonzo Ramos, DeAndre Johnson, and one other Big Ben player. Looks like Garrett Levitt. So the Vikings are getting some fresh faces in here, trying to freshen things up, down by 4 points. Kickball there, looks like Vikes will keep possession.
Yeah, they put a lot of pressure on Big Ben. You know, number 3 heading out, you know, Cage Sabata. He's been doing a great job of putting pressure on Big Ben. Now it's good to see him sit down and see what Big Ben can do.
Kyle Johnson checks in for Spokane. And Ramos Garrett Levitt hits that 3. That cuts the lead back down to 1 point.
You know, Levitt hasn't seen a lot of action this season, so it's good to see him stepping out there. Coach both giving a little confidence to his players.
Yeah, making the most of your opportunity, but there's an answer by Spokane. Dean Ritchie has 6 points for the Sasquatch early in this game. And Levitt, Spencer, not afraid to shoot, looks like. That one doesn't fall, and travel.
It looks like Big Ben's on the receiving end of good things. You know, up by 3. Spokane has put a lot of pressure on Big Ben.
Spokane up by 3, 15-12. 13 minutes left here in this first half. And Spencer, here he is again, Levitt. Last time it's blocked, but it gets the loose ball, and DeAndre Johnson.
DeAndre Johnson for 2.
That was a great play. Mogul had nowhere to go, had to find an open player. Doing a great job.
Nice step move there by the Spokane player. That 3 is up, and it's good. That's Jacob DeVries.
Back up to a 4-point game, 18-14. Big Ben hasn't found its response to this long ball.
Spokane shooting well so far in this half. Ledoux now has it. Little baseline jumpers in and out. Rebound, Kyle Johnson. Looks like Sean Spencer's waiting to check back in for the Vikings. Nice defense by DeAndre Johnson. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Nice defense here by the running Vikes on this possession. And almost got a turnover there. 7 seconds on the shot clock. 4, 3, 2, 1. He's got to put something up, and he does. And
calling a jump ball.
It's
an interesting play. You know, it looked like he was a little bit confused as to what the shot clock was. Ended up just throwing it up just to get it close to the rim.
Always need to be aware of that shot clock. Spokane might have gotten away with something there. J.J. Winger now has it, gives it off to Jacob DeVries. Now down low defense by Spencer, but a nice over-the-top shot there is good.
That was really good. You know, he was outmatched in the height, but he just put it up above Sean Spencer's head.
And looks like an off-ball foul, Spencer. I didn't quite see what happened, but
Looked like number 32, Dalton Patchman. Patchen ended up going over the top of Sean Spencer.
he fell hard too. We heard that pretty loud up here.
A little bit distracting. The ball is on the other end of the court and just end up on his back.
Well, Big Ben will keep the ball. Pass up top to Levet. And that's not a good idea there by Spencer. Just threw that ball in the middle of traffic. Spokane able to get the steal. Here's a pull-up three. That's a wild shot, no good. Rebound Johnson.
It's in Big Ben's interest to slow this game down a little bit. It's been a lot of back and forth, a lot of steals actually happening.
Yeah, kind of some sloppy play here in this first half. But a strong drive there by Ramos.
Ramos did a great job of holding on to the ball, knowing he's going to take it in for the bucket, and hopefully turn Big Ben around.
Cuts the lead to 4, 20-16 Spokane. About 10.5 minutes left here in the first half. Here's a three chance. No good. Fight for the rebound. Falls right to a Spokane player, but he can't hit the jump shot.
A very, very physical game.
Sean Spencer was calling for it down low there, Spencer.
I didn't quite see it. You know, for his height, he definitely has the speed and agility of getting that ball in there, be able to turn it around and put it up.
Yeah, nice pass by Levet. Here's Ramos for a three. He has one of the best shooting percentages in the whole entire NWAC.
Yeah, down 1 point. You know, Big Ben turning it around. Ramos has been a presence in this game since he came in.
If you're Spokane, you cannot leave Ramos open like that, or he'll make you pay every time. Patchett, though, responds for Spokane, extends their lead to 3 points.
Now, Sean Spencer, you know, for his height down low, he is getting kind of worked over by the Spokane offense.
Seems like he might be spending a little too much time out on the perimeter. As Moga Ledoux is kind of getting a little bit of an extended breather.
Which is great for, you know, Ledoux, considering what he's done in the last couple of games. Big Ben needs to make sure that they have the rest for their guys. Again,
Ledoux plays probably the most minutes on this Big Ben team, game after game. Pass down low to Spencer, wide open. He's not going to miss that.
And Sean Spencer did a good job of just being available there.
Surprised he didn't flush that one.
Yeah. You know, I'm glad people kind of go for the easy shot, make sure that they're getting the ball. There's Ramos.
A lot of numbers here for the Vikings, and just not a smart play there. Spencer had three teammates around him.
Should have just taken the ball in.
Sure, Coach Poth is not happy about that.
The crowd definitely doesn't like that call either.
Well, Spencer, I couldn't see very well, but were his feet moving? The defensive player?
It looked like a sloppy play. There are a lot of passing down low. I don't know where the foul would have come in. It looked like Big Ben kind of just fell. But the ref, of course, is in a better position than we are to see it. You got to give the credit to him.
So we'll stay at 22-21. Spokane up by a point. 8.5 minutes left. There's a spot up three by Sabata. And a rebound's up and good.
JJ Winger with the basket.
Winger with the basket. Ramos is able to turn around. Down by 3.
Wright gives it off to Wyatt Johnson. Wright has it. Wright's looking to get something going. He's going to do it himself. Can't connect, but a rebound by Kevin Butler. Butler thought about shooting that three, pulls up from mid-range, in and out.
No one there to make that rebound.
A lot of times if Ledoux's in the game, he might tip that one back for a slam.
Absolutely.
Nice defense by DeAndre Johnson, giving that guy pressure down low. He gets the rebound. Donovan Wright, the strong drive to the hoop.
That was a beautiful shot. Able to put it in around his back.
Cuts the lead to 1. 24-23 Spokane. Crowd getting a little fired up, getting some energy here, Spencer. And that's going to be a foul on the Vikings.
The Vikings, number 11, Wyatt Johnson, is his first.
First foul on Wyatt Johnson.
For Spokane.
Foul trouble not really an issue yet in this first half.
They played a pretty clean game. You know, they could be, especially if they keep playing this kind of a game, it could get a little bit more hairy. You know, there's a lot of steals. There's going to be some frustration taken out on the ball, taken out on the other players. And luckily enough, we haven't seen that quite yet.
Dean Ritchie checks back in for the Sasquatch. Race Martin hits that free throw, extends the lead to 26-23. 7 minutes to go here in this first half. Very entertaining first half, to say the least.
Absolutely. You know, we're flying through this game mostly because of how aggressive each team has been on both sides of the ball.
Here's Wyatt Johnson for 3 from the corner. No good. Offensive rebound, Vikings. Wyatt Johnson gives it to DeAndre, and that's travel. One too many steps.
He hesitated there a little bit. He should have just kept driving. He definitely had an alley to go in, and he hesitated just a little bit too long.
Is that just a case of, you know, thinking about what you're going to do, not letting your body react yet?
Yeah, I think he was looking towards the hoop more than he was trying to get there. And a lot of times, you know, in football, the receiver, they look towards the end zone before they really have the ball in their hands, and they end up dropping it.
And that 3 is no good. Rebound, Vikings.
Once again, kind of the same thing. Ledoux was looking towards the hoop before he made sure he had it in.
Spot up 3 is no good. Rebound, Sabata. Looks like he stepped on the baseline. Big Ben ball.
Absolutely. That's a strong way to do it because it looked like he was going to go in. It's just he needs to make sure that he knows where he's putting his feet.
26-23 Spokane up by 3. 6 minutes to go here in this first half. Ledoux has it, gives it off to Meyerhofer. Donovan Wright from distance.
Donovan Wright for 3.
That was impressive. I didn't for the angle we had. It looked good.
That was beyond NBA range, Spencer.
That was good. Didn't do it with quite so much confidence, but I think the team definitely needed it. Tie game.
Just like that, Spokane takes back the lead, 28-26 now. And looks like a referee timeout to allow the sub to come in.
And for Spokane for 32, Dalton Patchen.
Dalton Patchen checks back in.
Now, Donovan Wright has 9 points this game. He's done a great job of just doing what he needs to do, get available, get open, and putting the ball in the basket.
And he is one of the leading scorers in the NWAC. That's right, tries another one from deep. That one's no good. An offensive rebound. But Donovan Wright had 22 points in their win over Wenatchee Valley this week. Nice feed down low to Ledoux. Kick out to Meyerhofer. Open 3. He's not going to miss that.
There's too much time given to him. He had his confidence build up. Definitely was able to throw that down.
And Spencer, Big Ben gets their first lead back. And it seems like it's been a while here since they've had that lead.
Absolutely. They were up 7-0. And, of course, comes back down by 1.
So Spokane regains that lead, 30-29 now.
Less than 5 minutes left in this half.
And here's Wright again. Wright, silky smooth from the outside.
Yeah, this game definitely will come down to these big baskets because this is when the team is on fire. They have more confidence in themselves in their long shot. Let's see what they can do.
32-30, Vikings up by 2. Wright has 12 points. Spokane always seems to answer.
Timeout, Spokane.
So just like that, Spokane regains the lead, 33-32. So we'll take a quick timeout break. You'll be back in just a moment.
At Moses Lake Community Health Center, we have had the privilege to serve the local community since 1978.
What I like about working at this clinic more than any other clinic that I've worked at is the patient care. With the patient care team that we've assembled, it allows us to take care of as many facets of the patient and their family's needs.
Please take the opportunity to experience the high-quality care provided at our clinics.
Hello, my name is Cheryl Kono. I am your local Ephrata Farmers Insurance Agent. Here at Cheryl Kono Insurance Agency, our customers always come first. We don't just work here, we live here. Please stop by the office, call, email, or Facebook me for a free auto, home, life, business, or farm and ranch quote today. We are insurance. We are farmers. Come in for a free quote today.
We are farmers. Bum, ba, bum, 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 bum.
Spokane up by one, 33-32. Spencer in a back and forth first half.
Absolutely. They've exchanged these deep threes, and I actually love it. I actually love it. Yes, he definitely, Big Ben has done a great job of putting the ball in the basket and done a great job.
Great analysis there, Spencer. And Ledoux gets the dunk.
Moga Ledoux has done a great job of just being the receptacle to a lot of things. Oh, it looks like we have a player hurt. Number 15 is bouncing down there a little bit. Maybe he got stepped on a little bit or just pulled something.
But hey, how about that slam by Ledoux?
Ledoux is he's good.
And it's like a foul now. That's going to be called on. That's on Moga Ledoux. That's only his first foul, though.
Yeah. Especially with 3.5 minutes left in this game, you can definitely afford to give one of those up.
First free throw is no good. Crowd's getting fired
close. Well, they didn't like the foul to begin with, so they're not going to like any points given away by this game.
And misses both free throws, so Big Ben will keep the lead 34-33 with 3.5 minutes left to go.
It'd be great if a player gets fouled, right? They go up to the line, they miss both of them, the foul's negated, right? We're gonna improve basketball right now.
Spencer's taking over as commissioner of the NWAC.
Absolutely.
And Donovan Wright, nice behind the back dribble feed to Ledoux.
Oh,
just couldn't finish.
Ledoux unfortunately couldn't slam down his own attempt.
And just like that, Spokane makes you pay for a missed opportunity as they take the lead 35-34.
3 minutes left in this game. Big Ben's getting a little bit of swag back.
Ledoux starting to heat up out there. That's 6 points now. Nice defense there by Moga Ledoux, but he's going to pull up from three. A little strange shot there.
A.J. Miles able to come down with the rebound.
Donovan Wright thought about pulling up. You never know with him, Spencer. He can shoot from anywhere. A.J. Miles decides to do it. And Spokane gets the board.
Moga had a hand on that.
Rebound Ledoux. And nice defensive effort there by the Spokane player.
That's the second time today that the scoreboard or the scoring people need to keep their heads open. Heads up. I cannot seem to
use
catch
your
my
words.
breath. Exactly.
You're good. Yeah, they're dangerous down there, Spencer. That's why we're up here. We're up top. We're safe.
Exactly. The only thing that can be thrown up here is like frisbees or T-shirts.
Wright has it. Now Miles. Now Wyatt Johnson. Meyerhofer. A little stagnant here on offense. Looking to feed Ledoux down low. Cross-court pass to Wyatt Johnson. He pulls up.
And he gets it.
Shooter's touch.
He was good. Minute and a half left. Up by 4.
A nice increase for the lead for the Vikings. Now up by 4, 39-35. Just a minute 20 left.
So Big Bend getting a little bit of their swag back. Spokane has been a very aggressive team. I think Big Bend's just learning to pace themselves with it.
Spokane, though, never gets flustered, Spencer. And just like that, they cut it back to a one-possession game.
Yeah, those pull-up jumpers, they do a good job of pushing those down. Big Bend's best chance right now is to slow this down. There's 50-some seconds left in the game, or in the half.
And a nice defensive effort there by Sabata. Race Martin checks in for the Sasquatch.
Ledoux looking for a foul there.
Pass into Meyerhofer. Miles now has it. Donovan Wright. Wright looking for somewhere to go. Gives it to Johnson. Pulls up, and he hits it.
Johnson for 3.
Man, when they need it, they definitely get it.
So that makes it 42-37. Vikings now up by 5. Just 20 seconds left here in this first half. Sasquatch have it. Sabata. 10 seconds on the clock. Feed down low, and it's steal by the Vikings. Wyatt Johnson, 2 seconds on the clock. And that's going to be a foul, it looks like, on Spokane. So Vikings will have a chance here with 1 second on the clock. Wright throws it up. And he almost gets that one, Spencer.
That was beautiful.
So a fun half of basketball here. Vikings up 42-37 here going into halftime. So we're going to take a short break here and come back for your halftime analysis.
What better way to start the new year than in a new Toyota? We're making it easier than ever with 3 ways to save. Your choice of financing as low as 0%, up to $2,500 in customer cash back, or low payment leases on your favorite Toyota model, like RAV4, now just $199 per month. Just pick your favorite Toyota, the best savings options for you, and drive away. It's that easy, so start your year right. For full details, see any of your Inland Empire Toyota dealers today. Toyota, let's go places.
We are real students.
And this really is our college.
My dream will change the outcome of my life.
My college is allowing me to achieve my dream.
My dream is to be a pilot.
My dream is to be a nurse.
Only you can determine your dream. Big Bend will help you get there.
What's your dream?
Vikings up 42-37 here at halftime. Spencer, a really entertaining first half, kind of back and forth, but Vikings able to regain the lead there at the end of the half.
Absolutely. You know, it was interesting to see that Big Bend, Spokane came back and they were scoring very, very strong. But it's the three-pointers that have gotten and made the game. You know, a couple back and forth. I know that Moga Ledoux with his defense, being able to put the ball back in, and he's got 6 points. And a couple other shooters, they're just doing their job, getting the ball in there. I think a key play that they need to do is just play stronger defense, stronger rebounds, and they're able to win this game.
And Donovan Wright is the leading scorer for Big Bend at the half with 12 points. He's pulled up deep for some threes.
Yeah, he did a great job positioning the ball and getting it up there.
And Sabata for Spokane really had a nice first half as well.
Mr. Duvall, excellent.
Yeah, it's been a great game. You know, Sabata in there. And what's great about him is he's playing a strong defense too, being able to put pressure on our players and get in their faces.
So a really fun first half to watch. Should be a great second half. So we're going to take another quick break here, get a word from our sponsors, and be back.
So if you two would line up underneath the
What better way to start the new year than in a new Toyota? We're making it easier than ever with 3 ways to save. Your choice of financing as low as 0%, up to $2,500 in customer cash back, or low payment leases on your favorite Toyota model, like RAV4, now just $199 per month. Just pick your favorite Toyota, the best savings options for you, and drive away. It's that easy, so start your year right. For full details, see any of your Inland Empire Toyota dealers today. Toyota, let's go places.
We are real students.
And this really is our college.
My dream will change the outcome of my life.
My college is allowing me to achieve my dream.
My dream is to be a pilot.
My dream is to be a nurse.
Only you can determine your dream. Big Bend will help you get there.
What's your dream?
Have you been to iFiber1.com? The most up-to-date news in the Columbia Basin is just one click away. With news, sports, and weather, you can stay in the know with what's going on in your community. Read your news on the go by visiting iFiber1.com on your tablet or even your phone. Follow us on Facebook for quick updates and discuss the news with others in our area. Your #1 news source in the Columbia Basin is iFiber1.com. Check it out today.
Attention business owners. The deadline is fast approaching to advertise in the 2015 edition of the Moses Lake Local Book. Don't be the only business left out. In print or online, it's the best way to reach your customer when they're ready to buy. Call today to place your ad by calling 877-738-9829 or by visiting us online at www.statewideyp.com. The Moses Lake Local Book Telephone Directory. Simply the best advertising.
Hello, my name is Cheryl Kono. I am your local Ephrata Farmers Insurance Agent. Here at Cheryl Kono Insurance Agency, our customers always come first. We don't just work here, we live here. Please stop by the office, call, email, or Facebook me for a free auto, home, life, business, or farm and ranch quote today. We are insurance. We are farmers. Come in for a free quote today.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
What better way to start the new year than in a new Toyota? We're making it easier than ever with 3 ways to save. Your choice of financing as low as 0%, up to $2,500 in customer cash back, or low payment leases on your favorite Toyota model, like RAV4, now just $199 per month. Just pick your favorite Toyota, the best savings options for you, and drive away. It's that easy, so start your year right. For full details, see any of your Inland Empire Toyota dealers today. Toyota, let's go places.
Find out about the DQ $5 lunch, all this food for only $5, you gotta tell people about it. Sauce situated nice, frosty drink next to this juicy grilled burger and fries. Get my Sunday, boom. I just dropped a $5 lunchagram on all my friends. Get ready for a little $5 envy.
Michael, we like your style. The $5 lunch. Entree, fries, drink, plus a sundae. Only at your DQ. This is fan food, not fast food.
Vikings up 42-37 here at halftime. A very fun first half of basketball. Again, I'm Sean Wells alongside Spencer King. On our cameras, we have Mike Lyons and Krista Clausen. Our tech director, Nick White, back in the studio doing a great job for us. Been a really entertaining first half of basketball. iFiber1 Sports is a division of iFiber Communications, home to the fastest internet in the state of Washington and always top 2 in the U.S. iFiber1 is also a premier provider of HDTV and digital phone service. If you'd like to upgrade your service, give us a call at the office. Our number is 754-2600. Again, 754-2600. All right, Spencer, if you're head coach Mark Poth, what are you telling your players here at halftime?
I am telling them to keep playing the way they play, but to make sure that they have someone on the rebound. I think they've missed 5 or 6 different points from not having someone there to put up a rebound. I think other than that, they're almost dominating this game. Of course, Spokane is putting up a strong defense. They're putting a lot of pressure on Big Bend. Big Bend has now matched that pressure, and that's why we've seen a comeback from them. They've been able to surge past and come back and score, and the score now is 42-37.
So would you like to see maybe more of Ledoux and Sean Spencer on the court at the same time?
I definitely would. I think that Sean Spencer, he didn't play very well in this first half, only because when he's down playing on defense, he's getting schooled. Where Moga Ledoux has his timing done perfectly, so when he jumps up, he's able to block a shot. And so if we see Sean Spencer come back out there with Moga Ledoux on the court, and they're able to play both sides of the court, I think they can definitely pull out a win here.
And if you're Spokane, you know, they had a lead a lot of that first half. They were in the lead, but toward the end there kind of got away from them. What do they have to do to get back? You know, they kind of had control of the game for a long portion of that first half. What do they have to do to regain that control?
I think they're actually on pace to do it. I think Spokane they were matching shot for shot with Big Bend. They're putting a lot of pressure on them, and I think that if they continue that pressure and Big Bend doesn't make an adjustment, Spokane can come back and dominate this game.
Anybody's ball game here in the second half. Should be a fun one here for live from Big Bend. Again, Vikings up 42-37 at halftime. We're going to take another break and come back for your second half.
Well, one thing I knew from being a patient myself was that a dental office is a scary place to come to. And so we wanted everything possible to make sure that our office is a comfortable place for our patients to visit. The patients that I have, my clients, have made me a part of this community, and we want to give back in every way possible.
When you find out about the DQ $5 lunch, all this food for only $5, you gotta tell people about it. Sauce situated nice, frosty drink next to this juicy grilled burger and fries. Get my Sunday, boom. I just dropped a $5 lunchagram on all my friends. Get ready for a little $5 envy.
Michael, we like your style. The $5 lunch. Entree, fries, drink, plus a sundae. Only at your DQ. This is fan food, not fast food.
At Moses Lake Community Health Center, we have had the privilege to serve the local communities since 1978.
What I like about working at this clinic more than any other clinic that I've worked at is the patient care. With the patient care team that we've assembled, it allows us to take care of as many facets of the patient and their family's needs.
Please take the opportunity to experience the high-quality care provided at our clinics.
Hello, my name is Cheryl Kono. I am your local Ephrata Farmers Insurance Agent. Here at Cheryl Kono Insurance Agency, our customers always come first. We don't just work here, we live here. Please stop by the office, call, email, or Facebook me for a free auto, home, life, business, or farm and ranch quote today. We are insurance. We are farmers. Come in for a free quote today.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
What better way to start the new year than in a new Toyota? We're making it easier than ever with 3 ways to save. Your choice of financing as low as 0%, up to $2,500 in customer cash back, or low payment leases on your favorite Toyota model, like RAV4, now just $199 per month. Just pick your favorite Toyota, the best savings options for you, and drive away. It's that easy, so start your year right. For full details, see any of your Inland Empire Toyota dealers today. Toyota, let's go places.
We are real students.
And this really is our college.
My dream will change the outcome of my life.
My college is allowing me to achieve my dream.
My dream is to be a pilot.
My dream is to be a nurse.
Only you can determine your dream. Big Bend will help you get there.
What's your dream?
Have you been to iFiber1.com?
The most up-to-date news in the Columbia Basin is just one click away. With news, sports, and weather, you can stay in the know with what's going on in your community. Read your news on the go by visiting i5r1.com on your tablet or even your phone. Follow us on Facebook for quick updates and discuss the news with others in our area. Your number one news source in the Columbia Basin is i5r1.com. Check it out today.
Attention business owners. The deadline is fast approaching to advertise in the 2015 edition of the Moses Lake Local Book. Don't be the only business left out. In print or online, it's the best way to reach your customer when they're ready to buy. Call today to place your ad by calling 877-738-9829 or by visiting us online at www.statewideyp.com. The Moses Lake Local Book Telephone Directory. Simply the best advertising.
Vikings up by 5, 42-37, just a minute away from starting our second half of play. Both teams back on the court warming up. Spencer, we hope we see, I mean, I don't want to speak for you, but I know you talked about it earlier. You see both Sean Spencer and Moguldu on the court at the same time.
They need to get out there together because they're playing on both sides of the court, but they're only playing one half of their position. Unfortunately, with someone as tall as they are, they need to be able to rebound for their own team and then get the rebound when they miss the shot. So having to run back and forth, it takes a lot of effort. And so if you have one of those players play at both sides of the ball, they have the opportunity to bring down each ball and be able to pass that. And that way, Big Bend will score a lot more.
And it especially works well for Big Bend because their guards are such good shooters that you can have two big guys on the floor because you can still trust your three other guards to put up points.
Now, something I noticed too is that they just their passing needs to get more efficient. They're doing it into coverage, and that's where they're getting picked off. The ball's getting stolen, and subsequently getting points.
Ledoux and Spencer will start the second half on the floor. Again, this is the same starting lineup as the first half.
Hopefully, Coach Mark Poth has been listening to our broadcast.
Well, Spencer, you know, it worked well at the beginning of the game. They went on a 7-0 run.
They definitely did.
So here we go. Viking ball up 42-37. Meyerhofer has it. Screened by Ledoux. They feed him down low. Fakes the shot. Nice defense by a Spokane player. Nowhere to go with it.
No, Ledoux didn't have that kind of position on the ball.
Spokane looking to set something up here. Strong little hesitation move, but it's no good. Rebound Spencer.
And this is kind of ball we like to see. Just like this. You got a strong rebound by Sean Spencer on one side, Mogul Ledoux on the other side, putting that ball down.
They're a great tandem out there on the floor, and just like that, Ledoux gets the bucket and won. 44-37 Vikings.
So I like where they're positioned on it, because Sean Spencer is already on the back court waiting for the ball to come down this direction. That way they do half the work and still get the job done. Just like that.
Free throw's no good. Rebound Spokane. There's another open lane to the hoop, and he's going to put that one in easily.
Yeah, he definitely left that lane open for him.
A nice idea to feed Ledoux there, but a little too much on that pass.
Spokane looking to make a breakaway. A little bit too much power on the ball.
Spokane looking to set something up here. A little too aggressive there on defense. A foul on Big Bend.
He just laid into him just a little bit too much.
Connor Meyerhofer picks up his second foul of the game. Another strong drive, and that time Spencer's there for the block. Beautiful Euro step move there by Donovan Wright, but can't finish it. Rebound Sasquatch. And that time, Spokane capitalizes.
Yeah, it looks like they left him open just a little bit too long, and then they tried to make the move at the last second. 3-point game, 44-41.
Spokane not going away. And the three-point play is no good, but they get the rebound. Spencer there for the block. Off the Spokane player, Viking basketball.
That was a good play by Sean Spencer to be able to dominate, use his height to his advantage, and put that ball back.
You know, one thing, Spencer, that this also does when you have the two big men on the court for Big Ben, it slows down the pace of the game.
Yeah, they are able to dominate. People are a little bit more hesitant to make those kinds of shots when you know that someone can block that shot.
Wright now has it. And nowhere to go there, but a foul on Sasquatch.
Yeah, looking for number one, Dean Ritchie, looking a little bit innocent there. They definitely had the ball there.
So nonetheless, Donovan Wright will have a chance at 2 free throws.
And like we said before in the last game, you have to capitalize on these free throws.
Wright does well on the first attempt. That's 13 points now.
Yeah, he's done a great job of definitely putting points on the board and definitely carrying his team.
Wright hits both, makes it 46-41. Vikings up by 5. Just look at the height advantage for Big Ben down there. A very nice move there that time by Race Martin.
Yeah, that's kind of what happened in the first half to Sean Spencer. He's just getting that almost the lift over his head, and he is defenseless against that ball.
Miles has it. Haven't heard his name too much, Spencer.
No, he hasn't been given the opportunity to go out and shoot. And I think that's one of his biggest keys is that he needs to have that time and that setup to go out there and get that.
Wright trying to create something, couldn't do it, but Spencer grabs the board but misses the 2-footer, but rebound Miles.
You know, I'm not necessarily against that kind of play because we got the board, and unfortunately we squander it and lose the ball like that.
So Spokane will take back over possession, down by 3. 46-43, 17 minutes left to go here in the second half. A little slower pacer to the second half so far.
A lot less points being scored. Great defense on both teams.
And it looks like he just dribbled it off his foot.
Big Ben, like I said, need to slow this game down, put some points on the board. It's been a little bit stagnant. They need to make sure that those points are on there aren't going to leave them vulnerable for retaliation.
Donovan Wright from distance.
Donovan
Boy,
Wright for 3.
Spencer, he can shoot from anywhere in this gym.
And that was definitely the NBA point range. You know, he's trying to make a statement.
Are there any scouts here, Spencer?
I don't know. Could be watching our broadcast, right?
49-43, I'm sure. And a nice rebuttal there by the Spokane player.
Timeout, Spokane.
And number 15, Race Martin with that point.
So just like that, leads cut back down to 4, 49-45. We're going to take a quick break and be back in just a moment.
Hello, my name is Cheryl Kono. I am your local Ephrata Farmers Insurance Agent. Here at Cheryl Kono Insurance Agency, our customers always come first. We don't just work here, we live here. Please stop by the office, call, email, or Facebook me for a free auto, home, life, business, or farm and ranch quote today. We are insurance. We are farmers. Come in for a free quote today.
We are farmers. Bum, ba, dum, bum, 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 bum.
What better way to start the new year than in a new Toyota? We're making it easier than ever with 3 ways to save. Your choice of financing as low as 0%, up to $2,500 in customer cash back, or low payment leases on your favorite Toyota model, like RAV4, now just $199 per month. Just pick your favorite Toyota, the best savings options for you, and drive away. It's that easy, so start your year right. For full details, see any of your Inland Empire Toyota dealers today. Toyota, let's go places.
Vikings up by 4, 49-45. Kind of a back and forth so far in this second half, when it seems like Big Bend might be able to, further their lead. Spokane answers.
Yeah, 4 minutes in, I think that it's definitely a different kind of a pace for this game. Big Bend not necessarily doing what they need to do to put the points on the board, but they are keeping the points off of Spokane.
A.J. Miles has it, gives it off to Meyerhofer. Ledoux has it up top. Trying to find Ledoux down low, but that pass couldn't get to him. Sabata from deep. No good. Rebound, Donovan Wright.
It looked like he's fighting over Meyerhofer there a little bit.
Having trouble finding Ledoux down low.
Yeah. And then, like again, I said before, is that their passing is getting a little bit sloppy. They need to make sure that they have their player in front of them before they pass that ball. Otherwise, they're going to have turnovers.
Sean Spencer now getting a breather on the bench. And just like that, an unforced error by the Vikings.
Yeah, it's funny that you say that because Big Bend has done a great job back and forth like that, but they need to be able to control that ball.
Big Bend up by 4 here at home, playing a very fun game to watch for Spokane. A game both teams badly want to win. Again, Big Bend is tied for first in the NWAC East region at 5-1. Spokane at 3-3, looking to gain some ground.
And looked like Moga stepped off a little bit. About 15 minutes left in this second half. And Moga just got a little bit excited there.
Kyle Johnson checks in for Spokane. Nice bounce pass down low.
That was a good position. It's definitely a routine they practice in practice.
Yeah, we've seen that play quite a handful of times here in this game. Ledoux has it. And that's going to be a foul on Spokane.
Finally give Ledoux some chance to score some points.
Yeah, only 8 points so far today, but as we mentioned a couple of times already, he had 27 points in their last game. So if he's given the chance, he can put up some big numbers.
Into the Vikings at the 10, Alonzo Ramos. And number 21, DeAndre Johnson.
DeAndre Johnson, Alonzo Ramos check in for Big Bend. Strong move by Race Martins, no good. Rebound Vikings. Ramos quickly pushes back up the court. Feed down low to Ledoux. Ledoux looking to create something, and he does. They're going to call a foul on the floor before the bucket.
Spokane, number 15, Race Martin, his first. And for Spokane, number 10, Jacob DeVries.
Jacob DeVries checks in for the Sasquatch. Cross-court pass to DeAndre Johnson. Ramos has it.
Didn't quite see what that was, Sean.
And for Spokane, number 14, Jason McNuffy.
Looks like it may have been a 3 in the key offensively, because I don't think a foul was called.
No, they would have announced it.
Or it may have been a carry as well. Here's a nice spin move. No good. Fight for the rebound.
That will win against number 15, Race Martin.
Fouls Spokane's number 15, Race Martin, his second.
He's not too happy about that.
Spencer, one thing I noticed out here in the crowd, a lot of 12s out here. The Seahawk jerseys, Seahawk gear.
Absolutely. I did say at that time. Getting ready for the Seahawks game tomorrow. You know, the Super Bowl, being able to see the Seahawks for the second time in a row go there and take on the New England Patriots. It's going to be a great game. Hey, Sean, where are you watching it tomorrow?
You know, I'm going over all the way to the Emerald City. I'll be in Seattle, Spencer, watching that game. We have a timeout on the floor, so we're going to stay at 49-47. We'll take a quick break here. Be back in just a minute.
Find out about the DQ $5 lunch, all this food for only $5, you gotta tell people about it. Sauce situated nice, frosty drink next to this juicy grilled burger and fries. Get my Sunday, boom. I just dropped a $5 lunchogram on all my friends. Get ready for a little $5 envy.
Michael, we like your style. The $5 lunch, entree, fries, drink, plus a sundae. Only at your DQ. This is fan food, not fast food.
Vikings up by 2, 49-47. Spokane scratching and fighting to stay in this game. Big Ben has had some opportunities to extend their lead, but Sasquatch have done well, Spencer, to keep in reach.
Yeah, definitely. Big Ben only up by 2 points. You would think that the way that Spokane's played, that they would be on top. Big Ben just matched their momentum.
So DeAndre Johnson has it now. A nice little jump move there, but had nowhere to go with it. And a steal. Actually, it looks like a jump ball here.
Looked like Big Ben called the timeout with the ball.
Wow, they're going to say Big Ben had possession there, was able to call a timeout.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's why the other head coach is a little bit upset with him over there. They definitely wanted, coach both wanted to keep possession of that, and other head coach wanted it too.
Yeah, Spokane head coach was out to mid-court, Spencer, saying that he was not pleased with that call, but nonetheless, Vikings have it. Just a quick timeout, so we'll stay here on the floor. 49-47 Vikings up by 2 points.
See, the position is definitely a key because Mark Poth was standing right next to the ref. And unfortunately, it just came down to proximity.
Position to get the free handouts or position on the floor?
Yes. Yes.
All right, 49-47, Vikings still up by 2. DeAndre Johnson able to have that actually steal now by Spokane. Bucket's no good, but there is a foul. He will shoot 2 free throws.
The second half is definitely a different kind of a pace than the first half was.
Still plenty of time here in this second half. 13 minutes on the clock. First free throw's good. Just like that, Spencer, we're tied back up at 49.
Yeah, a tie game is not what Big Ben wanted to see. You know, they gave up a couple of key points there, but let's not count them out.
Big crowd still on hand here for this big rivalry game. Big Ben taking on Spokane. DeAndre Johnson now has it. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Wyatt Johnson needs to do something. Pulls up baseline. No good. Rebound Spokane. Drive down low. Nice double team, but he kicks out for an open three. Just like that, Spencer, Spokane takes their first lead of the second half.
Yeah, Big Ben, they've been vulnerable to these deep shots. And unfortunately, they definitely got caught with their hand in the cookie jar that time.
52-49, Spokane up by 3. Ramos has a chance to tie it up. He's fouled. Is that going to be 3 free throws?
I would think so.
Ref has 3 fingers up, so he will shoot 3.
You don't see very many of those.
Well, because defensively, you hate to do that. Give that team 3 free chances to tie this game up now.
So if he made that basket, he'd still get 1 more as well, right?
If he would have made that 3 and the foul would have still been called, he would have had a chance to, yes, you're right, extend the play to a 4-point play. He would have had 1 free throw.
So a 4-point play.
Those really don't happen often.
Yeah. Yeah, because you're risking everything. You're risking 3 points no matter what. A possible 4th.
In comes Donovan Wright and Garrett Levette. We haven't heard his name for a little while.
Yeah, he came out early in the beginning, but he was hitting threes early on.
He was a spark.
Yeah.
And Ramos does his job. Makes all 3 free throws, ties it up at 52.
The crowd getting into it.
A little too aggressive there on defense. They're going to call for a hand check foul.
Foul by number 11, Wyatt Johnson. This is 3rd. In for Spokane, number 3,
Sabata checks back in, and a steal by Ramos. Alonzo Ramos gets the bucket and puts Big Ben back on top.
That was a great play. And Ramos definitely watching for that empty court. Knew he could trust himself to get it done.
But just like that, Spokane answers. Spencer, this is starting to look like that first half all over again, a back and forth game. Spokane takes a timeout, so we're going to step away for a short break. Be back in just a sec.
Well, one thing I knew from being a patient myself was that a dental office is a scary place to come to. And so we wanted everything possible to make sure that our office is a comfortable place for our patients to visit. The patients that I have, my clients, have made me a part of this community, and we want to give back in every way possible.
Spokane up 55-54. 11.5 minutes left to go here in this second half.
Plenty of time for Spokane to turn this game around for them. I know they are leading now, but Big Ben has been pretty dominant. Now they're just going back, exchanging blows to see how Big Ben can answer.
So does this surprise you, Spencer, that even though Big Ben has kind of outplayed Spokane in the second half, they find themselves down by 1?
Absolutely. Big Ben has done a great job up until that point. Saying that was a travel, he didn't even take quite 1 step. I don't know how you get that kind of a call, but the crowd doesn't like it. You hear Mark Poth on the sideline giving the ref an earful.
55-45, Spokane with the ball up by 1. Nice little spin move there, and what a drive.
And he just was ducking and weaving, knew where to put that ball.
Jake Love with a nice move there. That's 12 points for him now.
A lot of these players on Spokane, they don't have a dominant force, but they definitely are able to spread that ball around.
Ledoux tries to make some noise down low, can't get the hoop, but he gets the foul. So he's going to have a chance at 2 free throws. Walking a little gingerly on the court.
Yeah, he fell down earlier during practice. He said his knee was hurting a little bit, and let's see if that's actually going to take effect on him.
First free throw's good.
In there for Spokane, number 15, Ray Smart.
And the temperature in this gym has actually moved up a couple degrees. It feels like it's a little bit warm. Maybe it's just flu season around here, but definitely feels a lot more electric in this gym.
Yeah, again, nice crowd on hand. Plenty of Seahawk jerseys out here. Everyone's fired up for the big game tomorrow. Spokane has the ball up 1. And that's going to be are they going to count the basket, Spencer?
I don't know if they will. They took a couple more steps after the fact. It doesn't look like they will.
They will not count the basket.
And for Spokane, number 1, Richie.
So it was not a shooting foul, so it will be an inbound pass.
Which is better because I didn't. I definitely saw the hip bump, but I didn't see anybody losing grip just to go and shoot.
Ray Martin has played it well his second half for the Spokane.
Yeah, he's got 13 points in this game. You know, very quiet points. He goes on and off the court very, very often, and so he's done a good job.
Wright has it. Looking for Ledoux, can't find him. Wyatt Johnson. Wright thought about pulling up, pump fakes, give it sit to Levitt. Garrett Levitt, just what they needed.
Absolutely, tying up the score. 59-59, less than 10 minutes left. Definitely, the high score is what they needed.
And an air ball, rebound, Levitt. He's everywhere.
He is, especially for his size. You know, he's relatively small, but he does a good. I say that. Here we go, Ledoux.
Offensive rebound, Ledoux. Second chance opportunity, this time in favor of Big Bend.
Momentum is definitely a part of this game. You know, getting them small little scores, building it up. Now they're up by 2.
And just one thing to point out, Sean Spencer is still on the bench. He's had a long break.
Coach doesn't like what he sees.
But Spencer, what do you think of Sean Spencer now being out for quite some time?
You know, I think that he's not necessarily playing up to his potential. I think, you know, for his size, he hasn't been that dominant force, and so to keep the score makers on the court right now more than anything.
Ledoux gets the steal up to Levitt, and Levitt finishes it.
And Logan Ledoux was there to put that down if needs be.
Surprised he didn't throw it off the backboard for him.
Yeah.
63-59, Vikings up by 4.
I think at this point we need the safe points more than the showy points.
That one's no good. Rebound, Ledoux, and a foul on Spokane.
Foul Spokane's number 2, Warren Porter, his first.
Vikings up by 4, 8.5 minutes left to go.
At line for the Vikings, number 5, over Ledoux.
Now Ledoux already has 12 points, and his points are coming mostly from the rebounds and his free throws.
Yeah, Spencer just playing very effective basketball. You know, he's doing his job great, setting up teammates, rebounding well, and just like that, he has a quiet 13 points. Check that, 14.
I think what surprises me more is A.J. Miles on the bench. And we definitely need that shooter, the long-range shooter. But we've noticed, I guess, maybe in this game, is that we haven't got the position.
65-59, Vikings up by 6. Steal by Wright. Wright thought about pushing it, but decides to slow it down.
Smart choice. 8 minutes left in this game.
Ramos a little fancy on the dribble and loses it. Sabata has it now. Strong move by Jake Love and a block by Wright.
That was a pretty shot.
Just like that, they say it goes off of Wyatt Johnson.
The crowd does not like that reaction, and I can't say that I blame them. It looked like he was fouled on his way up, came back down.
Dale, the music man, has a nice view from his perch up there, and he's shaking his head no.
He is upset. You get to play through it, though. Up by 6.
Another strong drive by Jake Love, and Ledoux gets the block.
Ledoux is definitely playing his game.
Rejected by the big man.
Not in my house.
Levette has it. Now Wright. Nice fancy dribbling there, and what a move by Donovan Wright.
That is definitely top 10 play of the week.
You guys might make sure to check in for Sideline Sports. That could be on our Pick 6 top plays of the week. And that's a little out of control there, but they'll say a foul on. That's Mogaladou. Only his second foul of the half.
That's pretty good, considering there's 7 minutes left in this half, in this game.
And Vikings up by 8, 67-59. First free throw's no good. Dalton Patchen checks in for the Sasquatch, along with Jacob DeVries. Makes the second one, 67-60.
And deep court pressure here.
Sasquatch doing that full court press. Vikings able to break it. Levette now has it. Ledoux. Cross court to Ramos for 3. No good. Rebound Johnson. No good. Rebound Viking basketball.
There's a lot of good plays in there. Ledoux is there. He's not able to bring that ball in. 6:46 left in this game. 67-60 in favor of Big Bend.
Ramos another chance at 3. No good. But Ledoux able to get that board.
So couldn't quite throw that down.
Spokane with it down by 7. Here's Race Martin for 3. Bank's still open here at Big Bend.
Race Martin, 16 points. I think 4 or 5 of them off of 3-pointers.
That's big, Spencer. Cuts the lead back down to 4. Donovan Wright from deep. Shows us he's human. Finally misses one from that distance.
Everybody misses one. Big Ben's got to keep the pressure. Only up by 4.
They go right back to Race Martin. And nice defense by Ledoux. Fight for the loose ball. Jump ball, possession arrow. Vikings. Spokane coach thought he called a timeout, but ref's saying, hey, you didn't.
So that's great about being a ref. That's the final word.
They get the final call. Ramos has it. It's a nice idea trying to give it to Ledoux down there, but a little too quick for him to get his hands around it.
Yeah, Ledoux playing a great ball game. He's got 14 points, excuse me, and definitely just couldn't get his hand on that one.
Sabata for 3. No good. Rebound. Falls right to Race Martin.
Race Martin, 18 points. Big Bend up by 2.
Spokane has cut into this lead, Spencer. At a time, it looked like Big Bend was going to run away with it. Now only down by 2 points. 5 minutes left. Wright might be trying to run some sort of isolation play here. Loses the ball, gets it back, and that's an offensive foul. A little out of control there, Spencer.
That was a sloppy play. I don't think that it was actually what it was. Like I said, I'm not necessarily understanding basketball to this extent. But it was good. The refs called it the way they did.
Refs wiping up some sweat, looks like, off the court.
This game is definitely coming down to just small little points. A little bit less than 5 minutes left.
And that's going to be a foul. Looked like he was a little out of control, but Meyerhofer, excuse me, is going to pick up his third foul of the game.
And Meyerhofer with that foul, his third one of the game. Definitely a different pace for this second half. A chance to tie it up.
Free throws no good. Rebound Wyatt Johnson. Meyerhofer has it. Looking to set something up here. No need to rush things. Up by 2. And an unforced error.
Yeah, it just happened to go just a little bit too far, and Wright brought it down outside.
Jake Love checks back in for Spokane. He's a guy who can create some offense on his own. Has 12 points in this game.
He and Race Martin, the combination of those two, definitely put some scare into Big Bend.
Race Martin with it now. Going to take on Ledoux. And he gets it done. Race Martin, Spencer, he doesn't have the size of Ledoux, but heck, he seems to make it work down there.
He definitely does. He's got 20 points on this game, looking to make it 21. With Ledoux getting that.
And looking to give Spokane back the lead.
Yeah, tied up 67 apiece. He definitely can do it with 4 minutes, just a little bit over 4 minutes left in this game.
And he does. Spokane now up 68-67. Something about Big Bend, Spencer. They love these close games. Knocked off Wenatchee Valley in overtime on Wednesday, 81-79.
So we got timeout Big Bend.
Head coach Mark Pote decides to take a timeout, think a few things over. So we'll take a quick break here. Be back in just a minute.
When you find out about the DQ $5 lunch, all this food for only $5, you gotta tell people about it. So I situated nice. Frosty drink next to this juicy grilled burger and fries. Get my Sunday, boom. I just dropped a $5 lunchagram on all my friends. Get ready for a little $5 envy.
Michael, we like your style. The $5 lunch. Entree, fries, drink, plus a sundae. Only at your DQ. This is fan food, not fast food.
At Moses Lake Community Health Center, we have had the privilege to serve the local communities since 1978.
What I like about working at this clinic more than any other clinic that I've worked at is the patient care. With the patient care team that we've assembled, it allows us to take care of as many facets of the patient and their family's needs.
Please take the opportunity to experience the high-quality care provided at our clinics.
Spokane's come back in this one, have now regained the lead, 68-67. Exactly 4 minutes left in this game. Spencer, what does Big Ben need to do to get this lead back?
You know, Race Martin has 21 points. I believe that he is their strong offensive person. I apologize, it's late in the game. But for me, I think that they need to block him out. They need to be able to protect him and get Moga to do the ball. Moga has done a great job putting up his points. They need to be able to give him a little more time.
A.J. Miles now back in the game for Big Ben. And a 3 chance by Wyatt Johnson. No good rebound. Martin.
Yeah, Martin, like I said, playing both sides of the ball very well.
Yeah, we've been talking about his offense all night, but he plays very well defensively, having to guard Ledoux the whole game. Kind of an off-balance shot there, but Spokane is there.
And Dalton Patchen putting that ball back.
And just like that, Spokane's now up by 3, 70-67. Wright feeds Ledoux down low, gets a second chance opportunity, and he's fouled.
Now Ledoux already with 14 points on the game. Looks to make it 16.
And boy, they have not been easy points. He is working hard down there, Spencer.
He definitely is. You know, they haven't come off of just jump shots. It's been all from either rebounds or the free throws.
First one's up and good. Ledoux hits both free throws. Cuts the lead to 1 point. Sabata now has it. A strong drive to the hoop, and he gets that. That was Dean Ritchie. That's 13 points for him. Spencer, Spokane back up by a 3. Big Ben needs to answer here with just 2 minutes and 30 seconds left.
Yeah, they can't afford to lose the ball. They need to be able to put those points back on the board.
They need a good possession here. Donovan Wright has it. And an off-balance 3 attempt. That's not the shot they were looking for.
No, they were probably hoping that Moga either pick it up or pick up the foul.
And Spokane has numbers down here. Can't convert. Rebound. Goes to Spokane. 2 minutes on the clock.
Looks like Spokane's looking to slow it down a little bit.
Spokane up by 3, 72-69. Big Ben needs a good defensive effort here. And a block by Moga Ledoux.
Moga definitely is the man of the match for me for Big Ben. Who's able to do that? But Race Martin, 21 points.
And that shot's no good. Rebound Miles.
They definitely need to make at least 2 here.
Wyatt Johnson now has it. Donovan Wright. Ledoux from the baseline, and he hits it. Back to within 1 point. 72-71, Spokane up by 1. Minute 15 left on the clock.
Again, definitely slowing down the game.
Every possession so important now. Wright going for the charge, and he gets it. A heads-up play by Donovan Wright, putting his body on the line for his teammates and gets the charge.
With 1 minute left, Big Ben down by 1. You can definitely get this possession back.
A huge possession here for Big Ben. Wyatt Johnson now has it. Gives it to Ledoux down low. Ledoux has one-on-one. A nice spin move and gives the Vikings the lead. Moga Ledoux puts the Vikings up 73-72. 50 seconds on the clock. Sabata has it for Spokane. Gives it to Dean Ritchie. Ritchie with an up and under, and he gets it. Dean Ritchie.
Timeout, Spokane.
Despite being anything, that was a beautiful shot.
A beautiful spot or shot there by Dean Ritchie. Gives Spokane the lead, 74-73. So Spokane's going to have the ball now with less than 40 seconds on the clock. What is Coach Poth telling his players right now?
Well, Big Ben needs to be able to go down and score. They need to be able to maintain the time and to be able to just get 2 points. If not, you know, take the foul and make it at least the one.
Vikings down by 1. They need something here, Spencer. They need to get down by 1. They need something. I mean, it's kind of that situation where if a 3-point shot's available, you take it. It's whatever's open is open. If you get that open shot, of course you're going to try to find Ledoux. You're going to try to give it to Donovan Wright.
Yeah.
But if, say, a Wyatt Johnson or a Garrett Levette is open, let him take that shot.
I think you go for the safe. Yeah, I think you go for the safe shot, but it's definitely a way to go.
74-73. Spokane up by 1. 40 seconds left. Inbounds pass to Meyerhofer. Ledoux has it. Give it to Donovan Wright. 25 seconds on the shot clock. A.J. Miles gives it back to Meyerhofer. Wright has it. He's going to drive to the hoop. Tries to find Ledoux and a steal by Spokane. They need to foul him here, Spencer.
Too much time spent on the clock.
Wright fouls Sabata. And is this still a 1-on-1 situation? No, that's the 10th team foul, so he will shoot 2 free throws. But Spencer, even if he makes both of these, it's still going to be a 1-possession game.
Yeah.
Head coach Mark Poth
3 times.
demanding for a timeout, so he will take one here. So we're going to take a short break and come back for your finish.
Hello, my name is Cheryl Kono. I am your local Ephrata Farmers Insurance Agent. Here at Cheryl Kono Insurance Agency, our customers always come first. We don't just work here, we live here. Please stop by the office, call, email, or Facebook me for a free auto, home, life, business, or farm and ranch quote today. We are insurance. We are farmers. Come in for a free quote today.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
What better way to start the new year than in a new Toyota? We're making it easier than ever with 3 ways to save. Your choice of financing as low as 0%, up to $2,500 in customer cash back, or low payment leases on your favorite Toyota model, like RAV4, now just $199 per month. Just pick your favorite Toyota, the best savings options for you, and drive away. It's that easy, so start your year right. For full details, see any of your Inland Empire Toyota dealers today. Toyota, let's go places.
2 big free throws here for Cage Sabata. Has a chance to increase Spokane's lead to 3 points if he hits both of them. But nonetheless, even if he does hit both, it's still a 1-possession game. Big Ben would only be down 3 points. So a couple huge free throws here by Sabata.
And he's been pretty good from the line early on in this game. Let's see what he can do.
And then it just depends on what Big Ben's going to do, what their plan of attack is on the way back.
Sabata as cool as the other side of the pillow, to quote Stuart Scott, the late great Stuart Scott, and hits that first free throw. He hits both. 3-point game. 12 seconds on the clock. Wright goes straight to the hoop and gets it. Back to a 1-point game. Head coach Park Poe takes a quick timeout. A nice heads-up play by Donovan Wright going straight toward the hoop.
That was a great possession. Only knocked about 5-6 seconds off of the clock. Probably looking to do the same thing. They're going to foul again here. Send it back to the line and do what they need to do.
That's what you need to do if you're Big Ben there in that situation. Donovan Wright has 21 points now in this game. Has had a really nice second half. But he saw that open lane, and instead of
setting up for the three,
instead of pulling up for that three, he went straight for it. Because still 9 seconds on the clock, so plenty of time.
It's going to be a nail biter here. They're going to foul. They're going to take it down and hoping that they foul the right person that can't make those free throws.
Exactly. If you're a Big Ben, you need to foul immediately. You can't waste any time off that clock. So look for the Vikings to do a full court press and maybe try to get that steal initially, but if they don't get it, they have to foul immediately. Spokane's going to have to do their part and make their free throws if they want to win this game. Again, up by one, 76-75. 9 seconds on the clock. A thriller here from Big Ben.
It definitely is. You know, I think Big Bend, they squandered a little bit of a lead early on, and now they're having to pay for it.
Inbound pass to Sabata, and they don't call a foul. Finally, they call a foul on Meyerhofer. That's going to send Dean Ritchie to the free throw line.
And Ritchie already has 15 points on the game. Is definitely a shooter.
Yeah, kind of strange there, Spencer. They didn't call that initial foul. That wasted 3 seconds.
They did. I think that the ref might have seen that the physical contact that they were trying to impose, and it definitely cost Big Ben.
And Big Ben, one thing to note, they have no timeouts left. So they need to push this up quickly, whatever happens here. And the first free throw is good, makes it 77-75. A.J. Miles checks in and goes straight to the corner three. Second free throw is good. We're going to stay at a 3-point game. 78-75. So we'll take one more quick break here and come back for your finish.
Hello, my name is Cheryl Kono. I am your local Ephrata Farmers Insurance Agent. Here at Cheryl Kono Insurance Agency, our customers always come first. We don't just work here, we live here. Please stop by the office, call, email, or Facebook me for a free auto, home, life, business, or farm and ranch quote today. We are insurance. We are farmers. Come in for a free quote today.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
What better way to start the new year than in a new Toyota? We're making it easier than ever with 3 ways to save. Your choice of financing as low as 0%, up to $2,500 in customer cash back, or low payment leases on your favorite Toyota model, like RAV4, now just $199 per month. Just pick your favorite Toyota, the best savings options for you, and drive away. It's that easy, so start your year right. For full details, see any of your Inland Empire Toyota dealers today. Toyota, let's go places.
Spokane up 78-75. Just 6 seconds on the clock. Big Ben has the ball. They need a 3-point shot to tie this game.
Send it into overtime. I don't think there's any more of a justice way to play this. dead even heat, would be just going to overtime with this game.
And I would not be surprised, Spencer, if I see Spokane foul a Big Bend player and force him to shoot 2 free throws. Don't even give him a chance to shoot a 3.
Yeah, it looks like it's about to happen. Playing deep court.
Wyatt Johnson has it. Screen by Donovan Wright. 3 seconds on the clock. He pulls up, and that's blocked. Blocked by Spokane.
Well, that was not quite the end we wanted to see.
It was a nice screen by Wright, but it looked like there might have been some touch there. It could have been maybe a whistle, but referee decides not to call it. And that's going to finish out this game. Spokane takes this one 78-75. So that's going to close out this game. So we'll come back in just a bit for some post-game analysis.
We are real students.
And this really is our college.
My dream will change the outcome of my life.
My college is allowing me to achieve my dream.
My dream is to be a pilot.
My dream is to be a nurse.
Only you can determine your dream. Big Bend will help you get there.
What's your dream?
Have you been to iFiber1.com? The most up-to-date news in the Columbia Basin is just one click away. With news, sports, and weather, you can stay in the know with what's going on in your community. Read your news on the go by visiting iFiber1.com on your tablet or even your phone. Follow us on Facebook for quick updates and discuss the news with others in our area. Your #1 news source in the Columbia Basin is iFiber1.com. Check it out today.
Attention business owners. The deadline is fast approaching to advertise in the 2015 edition of the Moses Lake Local Book. Don't be the only business left out. In print or online, it's the best way to reach your customer when they're ready to buy. Call today to place your ad by calling 877-738-9829 or by visiting us online at www.statewideyp.com. The Moses Lake Local Book Telephone Directory. Simply the best advertising.
Hello, my name is Cheryl Kono. I am your local Ephrata Farmers Insurance Agent. Here at Cheryl Kono Insurance Agency, our customers always come first. We don't just work here, we live here. Please stop by the office, call, email, or Facebook me for a free auto, home, life, business, or farm and ranch quote today. We are insurance. We are farmers. Come in for a free quote today.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
A tough loss for Big Ben here at home. Spencer Spokane takes this one 78-75, but a really a well-fought game by both teams.
Absolutely. You know, like we talked about earlier, Big Bend played a great game, but Spokane, the way that they came back and won that game was more about just putting that pressure on Big Bend. They kept being in their face, getting those turnovers that they needed, and they definitely ended up winning the game. And it was a great game.
Race Martin played really well for Spokane, both offensively and defensively on Moga Ladue.
He did. He had 21 points. Moga and Wright both played great offense. We needed a stronger defense, and we didn't get that today.
Well, on to the next game. And that next game is tomorrow. The Super Bowl. Seahawks trying to be back-to-back Super Bowl champs, taking on the Patriots. Spencer, what's your prediction?
I think that it's going to come down to a field goal. I think that it's going to be 27-24 Seahawks.
And your MVP?
MVP Marshawn Lynch. He's going to be, a force to reckon with. He's going to be able to run it in, and he's going to get it done for the Seahawks.
Okay, I'm going a little high scoring. I think there might be some trick plays involved, some defensive touchdowns, maybe by both teams. I'm saying Seahawks 34, Patriots 28. MVP Russell Wilson.
Absolutely. Go Hawks.
Go Hawks, baby. We'll see you next week, and hopefully Hawks do their part. That's all of us here. I'm Sean Wells. He's Spencer King. Been a great broadcast. We'll see you next week.